Hello everyone, I'm Harunda Joyce Faith from IGANGA Secondary School, working out number 21A under the topic of mensuration in the practice questions. Number 21A is about a lampshade, and we are required to find its total surface area. And there are so many types of lampshades. There are those that are closed at both ends, there are those that are open at both ends, and there are some that are closed at one end. After further consultation, we are told to find our total surface area of our lampshade based on the principle that it's closed at one end. And this is our lampshade. This is our lampshade. It's closed at one end. So to find its total surface area, we shall need the area of the circular surface and the area of the curved surface. As illustrated here, we have the circular surface and the curved surface. But this lampshade was got by a result of chopping off. It was a full one like this, and we chopped off. So this was removed to form this cone, and this and the whole of it formed this one. So to find our total surface area for the lampshade, we shall need the curved surface area of our big cone minus curved surface area of the small one, and we shall add on the area of the circular surface. But we don't have the curved surface for our big cone and the curved surface for our small one, so we are required to find them. So we shall have curved surface area for our big cone, which is pi RL, and we don't have the slanting side, so we shall have to extract this triangle from this one. But remember, we have unknowns, since when we completed our lampshade we have x here and 12 here. So we shall have to find the height of the cone, since we don't have it. So we shall get our height of the cones is got using the linear scale factor, and these two cones are similar, so the ratio of their corresponding values is equal. So we shall have the linear scale factors as 7 out of 3, which is equal to 12 plus x out of x. Since this is our height for our bigger cone and this is our height for the small one, so we shall cross multiply to find the value of x, which will be 7x is equal to 3, 12 plus x. We shall open the bracket, so we shall have 7x is equal to 3 times 12 is 36, plus 3 times x is 3x. Then we shall collect like terms. 7x minus 3x is equal to 36, and our difference here is 4x is equal to 36. To find the value of x, we are going to divide through by 4, so it will be 4x out of 4 is equal to 36 out of 4, and our value of x is 9 centimeters. So we have our height for our small cone, which is 9, and the longer one is 12 plus x, which will be 12 plus 9 to give us 21. So we are now back to finding our curved surface area for our big cone. But remember, we don't have the slanting side, but we have our triangle, which we are going to pick out from our big cone, and it will be this. It has a radius of 7 centimeters and a height of 12 plus x. And so we found the value of x as 9, so it will be 12 plus 9 to give us 21 centimeters. We are using Pythagoras theorem to find the length, our slanting side. So it will be a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. We have our a squared as 7 and our b as 21. So our a is 7 squared plus our b is 21 squared is equal to c squared. We shall have 49 plus 441 is equal to c squared, and we shall have 490, which is equal to c squared. And to find the value of c, we shall place square roots on both sides so that we can eliminate this square on c. So it will be c squared square root is equal to 490, and we're finding its square root 2. Our c will be 22.1359 centimeters. So, given our C as 22.1359, we are now able to find our curved surface area for our big cone, which will be, it is pi RL. We have our pi as 22 out of 7. We have our radius, which is 7, times L, which is the slanting side, which is 22.1359. And our curved surface area for our big cone will be 486.9898 centimeters squared. So, our next step, we are required to find the curved surface area for our small cone, which will be this. And it has a radius of 3 centimeters. And remember, our x here is the height of the small cone, and we found it as 9 centimeters. So, we are still using Pythagoras theorem to find the length, which the slanting side, which is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Our a is 3 squared plus 9 squared is equal to c squared, and this is 9 plus 81 is equal to c squared. The sum of these two is 90 is equal to c squared. We shall still place square roots on both of them. So our c will be 9.4868 centimeters. And given this, we are going to find the curved surface area of our small cone, which is still pi RL. We have our slanting side, so it's 22 out of 7 times our radius, which is 3 centimeters, times 9.4868, and our curved surface area for our small cone will be 89.447 centimeters squared. Remember, finding our total surface area, we are using the curved surface area of our big cone minus the curved surface area of the small one, and we shall add on the area of our circle. So our total surface area will be, our curved surface area for our big cone is 486.9898. And we shall subtract 89.447. And we shall add on the area of our circle, which is pi r squared. When you find the range between the two, it's 397.5428 plus 22 out of 7 times 3 times 3. This is our area for our small cone, which will be 397.5428 plus 28.2857, and our total surface area for the lampshade will be 425.8285 centimeters squared. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Motivation Nora from IGANGA S S, handling number 21B under the topic of menstruation in the practice questions. And so, in our number, they gave us a rectangle ABCD, and they tell us that it is folded along line EF such that C maps onto G. When we do it practically, we find out that the C does not map onto G. When we fold along diagonal FE, it will instead form such a shape comprising of triangles. However, we find out that the triangles, the area of the two triangles, this one and this one, is equals to the area of this small rectangle that is going to be cut off. In our part A, they tell us that we should find the area of triangle ECF. And so, because it's a rectangle triangle, we shall use the formula of the area of rectangle triangles. So, our area is equals to a half base times height. Our area is equals to a half times our base, that is 3, and our height, that is 4. And our area shall be 6 centimeters squared. Then, on the part B, they tell us to express the area of the shaded part in terms of x. And to get the area of the shaded part, we shall say area of the big rectangle minus the area of the small rectangle. So we shall say area of shaded part will be area of big rectangle minus the area of the small one. And so our area shall equal to, this is 2x plus 3, the length of the big one, and the width of the small rectangle minus the area of the small rectangle, which is 4 times 3. So here our area will be 2x squared plus 4x plus 3x plus 6 minus 12. Our area is equal to 2x squared plus 7x minus 36 centimeters squared. And now part C, they tell us that given that the area of this shaded part is 43 centimeters squared, we should show that 2x squared plus 7x minus 49 equals to 0. So we shall say the area is equal to 43 centimeters squared. And we got our area as this one. So we shall say 2x squared plus 7x minus 6 is equals to 43. It will be 2x squared plus 7x minus 6. We make the 43 cross the equal signs to make it a negative. Minus 43 is equals to 0. So it will be 2x squared plus 7x, giving us a negative 49, because when you add two negatives, you're going to get a negative. So equals to 0. And we answer our first part. And the other part says that hence find length AD. And when they say hence, we need to use this equation that you have got and find AD. So here we are going to find AD. And find AD, we are going to first find the values of x. And we know that the equation that we have formed is a quadratic equation. So we shall work it out the way they work out quadratic equations. 2x squared plus 7x minus 49 is equals to 0. And in quadratic equations, to find the values of x, we are going to first find the product of 2 and negative 49, that when you add them, they'll give you positive 7. So it will be 2 times negative 49, which is equals to negative 98. And our factors of 98 shall be positive 14 and negative 7. So here we shall say 2x squared plus 14x minus 7x minus 49 is equals to the 0. And so here we shall work out this quadratic equation using the factorization method. We bring the common values outside. So it will be 2x into x plus 7 minus 7 into x. When we divide negative 9 by negative 7, we shall get a positive 7. Plus 7 is equal to the 0. And so we shall say 2x minus 7 into x plus 7 is equal to the 0. And if we get such an equation, it means that either this bracket is equal to 0 or the second bracket is equal to 0. So we shall say 2x minus 7 is equal to 0, or x plus 7 is equal to 0. And so we shall take 7 across the equal signs so that we can find the value of x. So we shall say 2x is equal to 7, or x is equal to negative 7. We divide by 2 on both sides of this equation in order to leave x alone and find its value. So we shall divide by 2. By 2, x shall be equal to 3.5, or x is equal to the negative 7. And because length can never be a negative value, we shall take this 3.5 as our value of x. So to find AD, we shall substitute in 2x plus 3. AD is equal to 2 times 3.5 plus 3. AD is equal to 10 centimeters.